Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know, a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, beet root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace. Mhm.
Tamir Rice mom recently is exposing Tamika Mallory and my son.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, what you think, Lord?
I don't know what I think. What happened? What do you mean exposing them? How? What happened?
Okay, so Tamir Rice's mother is now coming out. Well, she's been coming out and saying now that Tamika Mallory is a clout chaser, going to the Grammys on stage, her and my son using her son's name, and she has absolutely no dealings with them. And even my son had said, he slipped up and said in an interview, oh, why is she talking stuff about us? Basically, you know, we have no dealings with her. So they basically never spoke, but they're using her son's image, like you said. What's going on out here? It's getting spooky, Lord.
Well, hang on. They're using his image. What do you mean they're using his image? Like, are they talking about? Because if I'm talking about,
are you bringing up her son's name and she has nothing to do with them or the movement, or they don't have any interaction?
Okay, but I bring up people's names all the time and I have nothing to do with their parents or their family or anything like that. If you're going to talk about certain news stories and certain stories that, you know, have become hot buttons for certain people, you know, you're going to bring up people's names like Tamir Rice. You're going to bring up George Floyd. You're going to bring up Eric Garner. Those three names specifically garner certain emotion. And, you know, and now you have a Dante Wright. These are all names that people might speak about frequently if they're in the so-called activism game. Okay. Because you speak about these names, are you expected to know the families like that? Like I'm just saying, is that
it's the money thing, though? It's the money thing. You see what I'm saying? Kind of
right?
like Brown Senior coming after
Well, are
BLM.
you saying that they're receiving money in his name? Did they receive money in Tamir Rice's name, but yet they have no dealings with the family? Is that what you're saying?
That's part of the beef that Tamir Rice's mother is having.
You sure?
That's
Please,
part of
I want to make sure that we reporting things accurately. And
what my son actually he addressed that, and he said we don't have any dealings with her, and she not so much
dealings with her. Are they receiving money in Tamir Rice's name?
He's the poster child, basically, is what she's saying. They're using her son as the poster child, basically. And she called, not so much calling out my son, but more so calling, quote, that Tamika Mallory is, quote, a clout chaser. This was around the time where Tamika Wright attended the Grammys that just passed.
Right.
Now, these aren't my words. This is quote from Tamir Rice's mother's name, that she's, quote, a clout chaser.
Right. Okay. I mean,
using her son Tamir as a poster child.
You know, I mean, I think they're using a lot of people as poster children,
Mhm.
you know, for a whole distraction, you know, to try to make us focus on some other shit. You
Mhm.
know, it's funny how it seemed like all shit cooled down for a minute, like with the police and all of that type of shit. Shit cooled down, elections and all that type of shit. Like you weren't hearing a lot about that. Soon as the shit was over and we got
Mhm.
fucking Sleepy Joe up in this bitch, now all of a sudden back
Georgia was like,
back to the police or you know, murdering people, or at least videos coming out of them doing it. And
mhm,
it's funny because, you know, there's a video going around right now with the old black lady who's like getting pulled by her hair and all this type of shit, you know, and people being outraged. I mean, Digger just sent that to me today.
and that was from 2019. That's just now
That's
coming
from
to
2019.
right.
So it's like, why are we seeing that now? Why are
Mhm.
we seeing that now? I'll tell you why we're seeing it now, to get us outraged. We don't know when it's from. We just feel like, oh, there he goes. Another one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I
Do you know
mean,
the details of that? I can give you. Let me just fill in some of the details, and then I want to know what you think, Lord. Okay. So this happened, like you said, in 2019. What
mhm.
happened was she was speeding for 10 miles, 10 miles, leaving Georgia to North Carolina to attend a funeral.
She was
And
playing her music loud.
right.
What I understand.
And the police were chasing her for 10 miles, and she said that she didn't know the sirens was for her. When she finally pulled over, of course, by now the police are super pissed. I'm not justifying it, but they were chasing her for 10 miles.
Okay.
And the rest is history. You saw the video. They yanked her from her ponytail, pulled her out, and all this stuff. So let's not act like 10
Right.
miles.
So what? So what? I've seen white boys ram the police, do all kind of fucking shit, and still get arrested fucking with dignity and offered sodas and heroes and all kind of fucking shit. So don't fucking tell me that you had to fucking do that to that sister just because she made you drive for 10 miles. So
Mm,
what?
mm.
So what? Do your fucking job, nigga. Like these motherfuckers act like, oh, that this she had the nerve to make me have to do my job. You know, that used to be a thing back in the days. Like the police would act like, oh, if you make me chase you, that's gonna make me whoop your ass. Like if I catch you, I'm gonna whoop your ass because you made me run.
Right.
That motherfucker running is part of your job. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Right.
You should be prepared to run. But y'all want to be fat asses and have a fucking easy ass. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
You're
that was
supposed to run. Just like you're supposed to be prepared for people to resist and all that type of shit and not be so jumpy when they do resist. Like
right.
you're in a fucking situation. People don't, nobody wants to be arrested. So everybody should want to resist. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Why are you acting like it's the first time you ever seen somebody resist? When
Right.
white people resist, you don't act this way. So, yeah, she drove for 10 miles. My thing is, so what? Like, if she didn't come out that car, you know what I mean, looking like she had guns blazing and all that, there ain't no reason to be grabbing her by her ponytail and all this type of shit. Like, who does that?
Right. Well, they were
Who
pissed.
does that? They just disrespectful on a subconscious level to black people. Doesn't matter, male or female. And you know, that's just what it is, man.